Hello and welcome to lesson number 9. And in this one, I'm going to show you the last few steps I take after modeling something. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rename all of these meshes so that the person that's getting this model knows which is which. So the first one is, let's call it sword. Double click it. Sword handle. Next one is sword blade. And the last one is sword bandage. So right now, we've named everything by naming convention, which is every gap has to be a dash. So you can't have a space between the words. So I'm just naming it neatly. So then you have a sword, but it's sword handle. Sword, but it's a sword blade. So once you have a lot of different objects in the scene, you can look straight and see instantly which parts are for the sword. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to group everything. You group it by pressing Ctrl and G. And I'm going to name it sword. Okay, last thing, you can see it has a pivot point. And the pivot point is at the 0, 0 location. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up so that it stands actually on the surface on the 0, 0 line. And then I'm going to modify and freeze transformations. So when I type in 0, 0, 0, it's going to locate it in this position. Okay, so we have a group and we have different parts. The thing is, with different parts of the object, all of these pivots should be in the place of the beginning of your item. So the next person that gets it can easily scale and move your object. So what we're going to do is we're going to press D, and it lets you move your pivot point. So what I'm going to do is hold D, and then it snaps to all of the vertices around. So I'm just going to snap it to right around here, just at the very end of the handle. I'm going to press D again, and as you can see, the pivot point is down here, and the translation is 0, 0, 0. So very good. The blade, as it starts from the handle, is right around here, so the pivot point needs to be down here. So when I want to scale the sword, I can scale it from this point. So I'm going to do the same thing, press D, press V, and just snap it down. X-ray, and yeah, we can see just got off the object trying to bring it back. Okay, I'm not going to take it all the way down because we have the blade that's getting right into the handle. So I don't want it, as I scale it, I don't want to get a gap between the handle and the blade. So I'm going to leave it like that. X-ray off, and we have a blade. And this pivot is way off-centered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify, freeze transformations just in case, and then center the pivot point. So it's going to center right here. And as you can see, the last thing I want to do before giving this file to anyone else is I want to fix all of this history. I want to have it clear as day. So I'm going to go select everything, go to Edit, delete all by type, history, and we have a fresh new object, which I can move, rotate, and scale from the axis. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.